I'm the Batman. Yeah! Woo!
So we've finally made it. We finally get to see a trailer for the Batman. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Let's do this.
From your secret friend.
Underneath the bridge,
Who?
Topper sprung a leak, and the animals I've trapped
Haven't a clue.
all become my pet.
Let's play a game. Just me and you. Any of this mean
the fucking
anything
Riddler.
to you?
You're becoming quite a celebrity. Why is he writing to you?
Catwoman!
If you are justice, please do not lie. What is the price for your blind eye?
The hell are you supposed to be?
Oh my god!
I'm vengeance.
Yes!
This guy's crazy.
You're part of this too. How am I part of it? You'll see.
So one thing is clear above all else. The Riddler seems to be the main villain for this movie. Now, I know from reading the cast on the IMDb page that Colin Farrell's Penguin will also be in there. And Catwoman will also be in there. And can I just say, in terms of the cast, the two that I'm most, three really that I'm most excited for is obviously Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne Batman. I trust this guy. I haven't seen the Twilight films, so I don't really have anything against the guy, to be honest, but I have seen him in some more recent stuff, like The Lighthouse, for example. And I trust him as an actor. I trust that now, because he's choosing to be in a huge franchise again, there must be a reason for that. Also because the director, Matt Reeves, who did the last two previous Planet of the Apes films, he did a good job with those movies. But going back onto the cast for a second, the other casting choice that I'm really excited about is Jeffrey Wright as Commissioner James Gordon. Currently, my most favorite live-action iteration of the character would be, of course, Gary Oldman as Jim Gordon. He is my favorite, but I am excited to see Jeffrey Wright do it because he just seems like the perfect choice. He presents himself in that very Jim Gordon-esque way. So I'm excited to see his performance. If there were anyone that I'd be more excited to see in this movie more than him, more than Robert Pattinson, it would be Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman. Holy shit. I cannot wait to see her Catwoman. There's just something about her that screams Catwoman to me. Putting aside Michelle Pfeiffer, Zoe Kravitz might be the next best casting for Catwoman as far as I'm concerned. One thing, before I go, I want this movie to be, or to do really, is to live up to its promise of showing Batman be a detective. That was one of the promises that Matt Reeves and the creative team behind this film promised, was that they were going to show this Batman, their version of Batman, be more of a detective like in the comics. This has been promised to us before, and it hasn't been fulfilled in the most satisfying ways. One thing, I gotta say, one thing, in terms of this trailer, the one thing that I noticed, the hand-to-hand combat is actually fucking awesome. So much better than Chris Nolan's. I do love Chris Nolan's films, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, though, that was always one of my nitpicks with his movies, is that the combat, the hand-to-hand fights in his Batman trilogy, or the Dark Knight trilogy to be specific, wasn't edited as well as it could have been. I mean, we all go back to, in terms of Batman fights, live action Batman fights, the one that we all remember is from a movie that most of us hate, BVS, the theatrical cut at least. So I'm very happy to see them sort of bring that style of fighting into this Batman movie to make the fighting actually feel like it actually hurts. But I do hope that they show more of the detective side of Batman, which would actually make more sense seeing as the Riddler seems to be the main villain of this movie. Anyway, that's my quick summary of my thoughts on this trailer. I cannot wait for the movie. I will react to a second trailer if they release one, but for now, I will... sorry, I do need to let you guys know. Backtrack a bit, just go back. Okay, so what I'm doing lately is I'm reviewing DC films. I'm reviewing DC TV shows. I'm reviewing DC comic books. And I've started doing this all the way back from the Fleischer cartoons with Superman back in the 1940s. I'm currently up to Adventures of Superman and Batman the Movie with Adam West. That's what I'm currently up to now. My plan is to review everything from that time period till now, leading up to this movie. So please do keep an eye out for all those reviews. Subscribe to my channel, and if you want to see my review for this movie specifically, stick around. I will definitely review it.